everybody, this is day 6 of 365 days, and I just have to say, I've done this for 6 days. 6 whole days! This is like crazy! It's awesome. So, since I've been doing this for 6 days, I'm gonna tell you the weather outside, because it's kind of crazy. Yeah, so today, it snowed. It's like, it's May 1st, okay? It's May 1st, which means should not snow. It should be actually really nice and super awesome and like warm and sunny and not rainy or snowy. Like, it's like precipitation took crazy pills and decided to just release it all over the place and be like, here, have snow in May. And it's like, you're psycho. Stop it. Like, you slap it. You're like, come on, dude. Get together. Like, should you not have gotten a hint that it's spring? And I mean, that groundhog is probably being pitied right now because he's like, hey, I saw my shadow, dudes. You're supposed to kind of go with the shadow thing because I let everybody know that it's supposed to be spring. It's not spring yet, and now everybody's mad at me because I saw my shadow and you told me it was going to be spring, and now it's not spring anymore. So this is like, it's like I'm on crazy pills, I swear. So, yeah, that's what that is. Conan. I'm gonna do a little shout out tonight to Miss Kathy Redmond. We were on Skype tonight, and I decided to do a little video segment about this because it's kind of funny. When we got on Skype, my video took a little longer because my computer's, and so I was waiting for the video to come up, and while I was waiting, I was looking at myself and being like, oh, look at me. And then, that's really vain. Sorry. I didn't look at myself that way. But, her video came up, and all of a sudden I see Kathy's face and this puppet in front of her. And, like, her hands were through the puppet's arms, and, like, she was signing, and I was like, what? And I just have to say that he's creepy, and we kind of named him too. So, like, I was totally creeped out by him. I'm like, you're creepy. And then Kathy thought it was funny, so she started laughing, and I was like, he's really creepy though. Like, he's creepy. And so we named him Jimmy because I have an invisible child named Jimmy, and Jimmy is my blame all. So if anything goes wrong, it's Jimmy's fault. Like the snow, that's Jimmy's fault. I told Jimmy earlier today, I was like, the snow, it's all your fault, Jimmy. So, yeah, so I have an invisible child named Jimmy, and now we named her puppet Jimmy, and I can't remember what Muppet he is. He's a Muppet, and he's creepy because his eyes are, like, poking out, like, it's really weird. And, like, his mouth is always open, so it's like he's really shocked about what he's saying and what he's doing. He's not even controlling himself. So, yeah, so I thought he was really creepy, and I was like, Jimmy, he's creepy. And then Kyle, her beautiful son, decided to put Jimmy on, and he comes over and he goes, ha ha ha, hello, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I burst out laughing because it was really funny what he did. So he comes over and he goes, hi, Shari, and I'm like, that's gross. That's so creepy. It's like pedophile-ish. It was funny though. I found it hilarious. Like, that's something that's really funny. And like, okay, so you know how my hair is really long and wonderful, kind of. I decided to do this weird funky thing with it, and like, okay, wrong side. So what's on this side? Look, right there. Look at that. Like, perfectly curly. Yeah, like a little spiral right there. Boing. So, okay. So, it's a really cute hairstyle, but, like, I missed a piece. So I got a piece, like, hanging out over here, like, and the rest of it's all like, and this one's like, so, yeah. that was that. And Jimmy was kind of creepy, and I still think he's creepy. I still have to look up the sign for creepy. I haven't done that yet. But I was thinking he's awkward Jimmy. Awkward. But it was really funny. It was really funny, and I thought I'd share that with you guys. Oh, I mean, on my desktop right now, I'm growing tulips, and they actually flourish, and then, you know, when they open way too much, or I don't water them enough, they die. Well, they've never died, because I just recycle them, and then they turn around and turn into buds again. So they're really cool. And then I have the weather. It says it's 66 right now, and it's sunny. And then I have a calculator, because, you know, I'm not savvy like that. In math and I don't get along. I mean, okay, I'm going to tell you this one story about geometry, and it was actually really funny because I was kind of tired, and this was way back when I was a sophomore in high school, and so I was in the class, and as we're sitting there in class, I decided to put my head down on the desk because I was tired, and I closed my eyes, and so I was asleep, and I was sleeping, but I was listening to everything that was being said. All I heard, like, I didn't hear anything else. All I heard was the teacher say, 15 times 5. And I was like, oh, 15 times 5, yeah, I know that answer. It's 75. That's great. And he goes, Shari. And I was like, 75. And he's like, that's correct. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. It was in a different voice. That is correct. Can you please keep your head up and your eyes open for the remainder of the class? Yeah, I'll do that. I was just, you know, observing the desk, trying to get really close to that geometry, have it absorb into my head, because, you know, that's what I was trying to do. It was kind of working, because I heard you, but, I didn't see you, and it's better if I don't see you, because then I can listen and focus in on what you're saying, not on what I'm saying. So it was really cool because that was the right answer, and I was like, yes, bonus points for the person who was sleeping and heard the answer. Pow! It's like the question and then immediate response. There was no delay either. There wasn't like a what? What's the question? There was like a 75, and he's like, that is correct. And I'm like, boom! So all of you who really watch this and are teenagers in high school in geometry, do not fall asleep during class. Could be detrimental. Just saying. I did pass geometry. I didn't like it, but I passed it. And I also want to talk about really quickly Conan O'Brien. He's awesome. I like his hair. Like, okay, the other day I was watching a segment on YouTube about, well, it was on the Conan O'Brien show, and he was interviewing the Anna Kendrick from Pitch Perfect. He was interviewing her, and they were talking, and like, I noticed that his face is so chiseled. I'm like, do you do like Botox, or do you have like a kick-ass skincare regimen that just makes your face so chiseled and perfect? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Or does he get like airbrush makeup? You know, the one stuff that they just like brush on your makeup and then it stays and it sticks to your face for like days. You know, it's supposed to have like long-lasting hours, I think, or something like that. But yeah, so it's supposed to do that. And then, yeah, and his hair is like always so perfect. And like one time I was watching the Conan show, and there was a guy in the front row who had a kick-butt hat, and Conan was like, I want your hat, and he came over and put it on, and it was like uber small, and his head was so big that it like dwarfed the hat, and I was like, oh, it looks like a midget could wear that hat, because your head's so big. But it was funny. I took off the hat, and he's like, please forgive me. And I was like, yes, I will, because the midget hat makes the sorry so much better. Makes me want to forgive you. Like the look. It's like the Puss in Boots look, where he takes his hat off and like Please take me with you. Please. I'll be a good kitty. Meow. Like that. That was so weird. Sorry. Wow. I shock myself sometimes. But that's okay. And I totally forgot my turtle in my bedroom. Because this is the basement. This is the basement. This is day 6 of 365 days. And I will see you guys tomorrow in Denver. Boo-boo! So, have a good night. Enjoy the weather while I'm gone. And please, have fun! Make a joke and send me a topic. Alright, I will see you guys tomorrow night. Goodbye! 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 Goodbye!